definitely feels like something. But when you think about all the things you have to fight, sometimes we have to be a little real with ourselves. It's not about perfection, but progress. Focusing on that gives us protection against everything we may be going through. Now stand up, take a breath, lift up the heels, and hold. Now, for those that may need a modification, stay up to it. And for those that are looking for even more to challenge, watch what Taylor's doing. Notice how low she's going. If you can, move your feet together, push your knees into each other. Now we're really working our hips. Stay calm, battle. 2 big deep breaths. Now stand up out of that. Release. Take one, maybe give a little shake. Let's come down to the mats now for power V. Point the toes for a little more activation in your lower abdominals. Reach those hands out a little further. Great work, team. And drop your feet down to the mat here. Take a breath. Extend them right back up for power V, but this time grab your shin. You're so much stronger than you think. Don't drop. You got this. Pull higher. And release your feet back down. Now let's move into jackass. Hands will be behind our hips. Let's push the hips up. Right leg will extend. Reach your left hand. Take a breath now. Let's drop down and we'll switch to the opposite side. Hands still behind us. Drive those hips up, kick the left foot out. Reach with your right hand towards your left ankle and hold. Twist as much as you can here, engaging your obliques. Drive through the mat with your foot that's still down. You may notice your glute is active a little bit more. Don't drop unless you're a drop of sweat. Take a breath and come back down to the mat. Time for our upper body and core flush. Hips go up in a pike position, almost like it's down dog. And now bend your elbows as you drop your head towards your hands. For the modification, just keep your arms extended and your knees bent. Now this is a great moment where you can start to have some inner dialogue with yourself. Is this tough? Yeah, of course it is. But you're tougher. These moments forward, keep your glutes as if you had headlights on your hips and you were shining bright on the sweat dropping below you. Smooth, cool, calm, collected. This is easy for you. Keep saying that to yourself. This is nothing. You got this. I can. Now release your left hand back down to the mat. We're going to switch sides. Pull your right hand to your left shoulder. Focus on your breath here. Hips stay. Big inhale, let's push back up. Warrior plank, starting back on the right side. Bring your left hand to your right shoulder. These are where the gains are. Repetition after repetition. There's nothing you can't do when you put your mind to it. Any pain, any soreness you're feeling, all that is navigation on the direction that we're heading to. Switch sides, left hand down, right hand comes up to the left shoulder. Your strength within. Push those hips closer to the mat. Squeeze your abs a little tighter. Leg bent now, that's on the mat for the modification, like Maria's about to show here. Keep your hips lifted as high as you can. Drive your foot that's on the mat in towards the mat with as much force as you can. Your hamstring and glute should be nice and active. We're almost through. Drop back down to the mat for a moment. Let's move on to the other side. Drive your hips up. Extend your right leg in the air and hold. Bend the knee as much as you need. It's okay if one side doesn't feel as smooth as the other. Every time you come back, try and advance a little bit more. Go at your own best pace. And hold. For the modification, keep your foot down on the mat, knee as well, almost like a 90-90 stretch position. But don't lose your focus. Maintain balance here. Keep your arm pushing into the sauna mat. Now let's switch sides, drop down. This is what separates champions. This is what separates winning and losing. Breathing. You're in control. And drop your body back down to the mat. And don't change your mindset here. Modifying doesn't mean a change in mindset. Hold this. We're almost through. Think of how great you're going to feel knowing you did this. Don't lose focus. Keep repeating to yourself, yes, I can. I know the burn is earning everything it has up to this point. Keep your lower back compressed down in towards the mat. Eyes up towards your top foot. Creating tension all throughout the body here. Now let's drop the right leg and pull your left leg back up. But keep your ribs crunched towards your hips. Your shoulders should stay off the mat. Don't ease up on your biceps either. Flex nice and strong from your arms to your core. And release your leg back down. Let's turn over for Warrior Beast. Do the hold now. Big inhale, big exhale. Step your foot back, step your hand back. Let's switch sides. Left hand forward, left knee comes up.